So even though temperatures are cooling off here across the United States of America, it is getting hot in the energy space here. And it looks to be where we're going to see a continued possible gusher in oil prices and overall energy names. I have 3 stocks I'm going to share with you, and one being a $1 million bet that this stock is going to go higher. If not, they lose every penny. Before I share that stock with you, my name is Joshua Bellinger of CounterVest. Make sure you head over to countervest.com and sign up to receive my free daily email, because everything is not here on YouTube, and there are specific things that I only share in your inbox. So head over there right now. Now, we're going to take a look here at XLE. As I said, XLE continues to be hot, breaking out to new highs here, and right now, energy sector is hot right here. So this is the ETF here, and we'll take a look at, well, not the oil, but the USO, which is the oil ETF as well. We're hitting at 58 here. So this overall, we're continuing to see prices of energy, natural gas, and oil continue to go higher here. So today we saw overall in the energy sector, we saw calls outpace puts 3-1. So we saw a continued increase, a continued demand. And what that indicates is that people are just buying calls because of speculation that prices of energy and energy stocks are going to go higher here. So one of the ones that came, or well, let's go through a couple different ones that came on the system here. So CCJ was one that came up a couple days ago and spiked higher here, but I am continuously seeing call activity in this one and for a continuation up. It's crazy to chase stocks like this. When you look at a stock like this, it's interesting to see, this big move here, and it's for a lot of traders, even myself, it's tough to buy at these levels here. But this is how commodities work, and we can see, these big gushers, and then they can gush and they can crater back down to earth. As we saw here, we had a big move here, backed off, and then we had to see another gusher here. So CCJ still has some positioning for upside on this one here. I don't know where the setup is at specifically for me to chase it. Not something I really want to look at that specifically. Another one is Fusiel. This is another one that I've been seeing some activity on. I would say this one is more of, I would actually fade the calls, and what I would do is buy stock, fade calls. So that's a covered call on that one. Or even just look at the stock here. And it's tough to speculate holding a $7 stock just to tie up that capital because you anticipate that something's going on here. But there is call activity. This one does hit the system, but it's almost a kind of a pop and flop. If I were to take advantage of it, what I would do is I would buy calls, buy stock, sell calls against it. But the $1 million trade that I want to share with you is in this one right here. So APA Corporation breaking out to new highs here, and we see a nice little rounded bottom, little rounded bottoms here. So it's important to understand the left side of the chart. That's historical prices to understand that. But we are seeing a breakout. We possibly could be seeing a reverse because of the administration that we have in right now. It's going to be in for another 3 years. So that's where we could see that reverse course on this one on the weekly chart here. But the activity that we're talking about specifically, or I'm going to share with you, happened here in the November contract. The biggest trade, this traded 20,000 contracts. The biggest trade was a buy of 10,000 contracts, and that was executed at about $1.04. So that was over $1 million in premium purchase there. So look at this one tomorrow. Look at how much open interest adds on to that. What we typically want to see when we see this kind of activity is kind of this, this formation, this spike, this deviation here, where we get this big activity here and we see volume spread out on other strikes as well. So if we take a look here at the 43 cycle, 43 expiration, and some of the other ones here, you can see that that's just normal trading here. So this is why it sticks out like a sore thumb. The activity on this one was 4 times, so 400% increase than normal. They came in, bought it at a 104. It is up a little bit here. And one thing you want to be understanding of is it has 36 days to expiration here. So how you play it, understand the risk, and how to trade it. So anyways, however many contracts stick tomorrow, those are opening contracts. So with the open interest of 1,000, these traded 20,000, and specifically 10,000 of those were purchased. This is a indication of a buyer coming in here and continuously betting that we continuously go higher here. So they don't break even until it gets to 28.50 at expiration. They're looking probably for a move to $30. Now, what we would see here on this one, keep an eye on this as well, is that if it does go higher, they get profits. What they're going to do is they're probably going to roll out into probably not the December, but the January. So however long they are in this position, they're probably going to roll this position. Keep an eye on that one. But right now, we're looking for APA to continue to go higher. Not to the moon, just go higher here. So what I'm looking at, $30 is probably $29, $30 is a target there. If those calls go, we could see a double or even a triple on those. So keep an eye on this one. Energy looking to continuously be hot here. That's where money's flowing. That's where money is active. That's where the action's at. And that's where you want to be at when you're trading short-term or swing trading. Where is the action? Follow that action. Get in and get out.